Scratching 9 runners, and your second top weight is with Naughty Harry. Tiff Brooker for Louise Dillon.
Thank you, Kian. This is my top pick at a bit of a price. He won well here 3 starts ago. He's a big, strong horse, and he's going to need luck from that draw, or at least a gun ride. But his 2 runs since haven't been too bad at all, and I think he can run a cheeky race.
The Brisky stable have the 3, Zelson, Michael Hellier.
Another chance for sure. He's only won 1 from 16, but his last effort behind Chisagny at Sunshine Coast was pretty good, considering the winner put an absolute gap on them. So the fact he was beaten 4.5, good enough for me.
The 4 is with Star Chance, Morgan Butler for Jen Aikenhead. The blinkers are off, concussion plates are off. We're on a good 3.
We are on a good 3, but his racing style is the biggest query around Kilcoy. He just tends to get back and need a bit of luck. But there's a lot of speed on paper here. There could be a mid-race move, and that might just set it up for him late.
Gee, this mare looks good. The 5, Prospettiva, Trudy Thornton for Paul Jenkins.
She does look well. She's got the inside gate, which is a massive tick. The last start, you could say she was unlucky not to win here. She just got blocked for a run at the top of the straight. She looked to be bolting, and she did run 3rd here behind Naughty Harry 3 starts back, where she was only beaten the neck. So, yeah, I think she's at the top of the market for a reason.
Kenneth Deacon has the 6, Brief Sojourn, Andrew Spinks.
Very good here last start. Got up on speed, really applied the pressure, and only dropped out of it the last little bit to run 4th and meet some of the same horses again here.
Kelly Monkton has the 7. This is Boult, Aidan Thompson.
Well, this is one of the horses Brief Sojourn meets again. Boult ran 2nd here, 2 starts back behind Knees, and then backed up, was it 3 days later, at Warwick, finishing 5th. He's a tough old horse, and he'll get up on speed.
Yeah, we saw him at Birdsville this year, didn't we? Blue Velvet's the 8, Wanderson de Villa for Rachel Singleton.
Last 2 starts have been on the poly, so a little bit hard to gauge where she's at, but gets back on the turf today. Chance.
Bo Gorman has the 9, Little Jerry Olivia Kendall with the tongue-tie winkers off.
Yeah, 2 runs back from a spell, probably hasn't done enough yet.
And then Troubleshoot is the 10, Michael Chappelle for Doug and Graham Lane.
Still a maiden, eligible for easier. Cheeky.
All right, runners are behind the yards. This is race number 3, and I think I'll get off the canvas here, Joycey, off the back of that mounting yard.
Oh, you think you will get off the canvas?
Yeah.
So you think I'm about to fall off a cliff with my tip, don't you?
Considering we don't have the same tips, that would indicate
not only
back on the canvas, on the ropes.
Not only do you think you're going to get off the canvas here, because what you said to me just before we came on air, you expect me to absolutely crash and burn here, but I'm going to stick solid. 2, 5, 7 and 4.
I love that, but I love it.
Naughty Harry goes on top. Winner here 3 back. Jumped into a Class 5, which was just out of his realm. He's only a Class 2 horse. He wasn't beaten far either by Tavistown.
And he wasn't disgraced because Tavistown just led them on his ear.
That's right. And then last out at Toowoomba, didn't have the best of runs. So I think today he can bounce back with a bit of luck. Number 5, Prospettiva, certainly the danger. Drawn perfectly, gets the run of the race. 7, Boult. We like our leaders here at Kilcoy, especially when you've won 9 races, and the next best role was only won 4. And number 4, Star Chance, probably the horse, all everything else being equal, wins this race, but just never seems to get the breaks. 2, 5, 7, 4.
All right, I am 5, 3, 2 and 7. Prospettiva, love the parade, and I think 3 back, the riding was on the wall because she was attacked a long way out, stuck on nicely, went to something a little bit tougher. And then here last start at Kilcoy, she was inconvenienced 100 out, and she can't turn on a dime as it is over the 1900, but particularly at this track. So 5, 3, 2 and 7 for mine. For the 3rd, they're loading well. Here's Anthony Collins.
As much as 460, now 270, 420 about Star Chance. 12s yesterday, but 6s this morning. And we're running 1,900 metres. This race preceding the opening leg of the quad, and we're just about right to go. Prospettiva, favourite way from the inside. Now there's Naughty Harry coming forward. Just about set and ready. So stand by. Make a pretty good line over there. Stalls are back, racing. Now, Prospettiva was away 2nd last. Troubleshoot stayed in the gates hopelessly. Missed it by probably 6 or 7 lengths. Boult, on the other hand, began the best to roll straight to the lead in his favourite front-running role. So it's Boult in front, leading the way after the first couple of 100 metres by about 3 parts of a length. Blue Velvet Prospettiva. Brief Sojourners next, and they're followed by Star Chance and Zelson. Naughty Harry is next of all in the moving line. And then came Little Jerry back 2nd to last, and Troubleshoot about to take on at the tail end of the field. field. So it's Boult in front, coming down past us as they thunder past the 100-metre marker on the first occasion. So Boult, the pace setter, leading the way, but there goes a move by Zell Sun, swiftly and hot pursuit, trying to get around the outside of Blue Velvet at the crossing. Followed then by now back to fourth was Prospettiva. So this favourite is over on the leader's back. And then came Brief Sojourn and also Star Chance. A long way back to Naughty Harry, Little Jerry and Troubleshooter. So that's the pattern with about 1,000 metres now from the judge. The pace setter was still Boult, doing it easy at the moment, out 3 parts of a length. Over Zell's on the outside, went forward and obtained that position, and Blue Velvet is towards the outside in trotting terms, 1 out, 1 back, and Prospettiva is over on the leader's back. Then came Brief Sojourn, and further back in the field to Star Chance, Naughty Harry, Little Jerry, and Troubleshoot is still whipping them in at the tail end of the field. Boult in front, coming down past the 600, leading the way by about a neck. Brief Sojourn revving up the outside, getting around the outside of Blue Velvet, going forward there in the centre, and they're followed by Prospettiva. Zell's Son is under the pump. It's been passed by Star Chance, is over on the inside, and Naughty Harry is heading the remainder of the field as they approach the home turn. So it's Brief Sojourn and also Boult. Boult the inside, trying to repel Brief Sojourn, followed then by Prospettiva, who's just trying to get out into the clear, and also Blue Velvet. Star Chance down the outside, 100 to go, a line of about 5 here. Star Chance out wide, and in the centre was Blue Velvet. Blue Velvet. Blue Velvet beats either Star Chance, Prospettiva and Boult, followed then by Brief Sojourn. Further back to Naughty Harry, and then came Little Jerry, followed by Zell's Son and Troubleshoot at the tail end of the field.
All right, horse number 8, and that is Blue Velvet under Wanderson de Villa for Rachel Singleton. Not in the frame, but looking at that, and according to Anthony's call, there it is there, $8.10, $2.50. Star Chance finishing very nicely. Prospettiva out late. Hasn't really sprinted as sharp as that last run, and Boult's in the mix there too with Brief Sojourn, Joycey.
Yeah, big 3-4-way go for the placings. You can see Prospettiva ran out and collected Blue Velvet near the line as well. So obviously Blue Velvet's numbers in the frame, but you probably would have heard more because she's just got tired late and veered out sharply to the left, Prospettiva, and obviously that's cost her a bit of ground as well. But she'll probably run second, I'd say, just. And then you got another photo between Boult, the 7, and number 4, Star Chance, which looked the winner, 100 to go, but just tends to run places, poor old Star Chance. And here they come. Star Chance has got second. So 8, 4, 5, and 7 across the line. 8, 4, 5, and 7.
We'll take a short break on Sky Thoroughbred Central. Tamworth on the other side. We'll be back with you when runners are in the yard for the first leg of the quaddy. First leg of the quaddy here at Kilcoy, race number 4. It's a benchmark 62 handicaps over the 1,500 metres, 4 scratchings, 10 runners. Scenic Rim's your favourite. First horse we'll have a look at, Justin Huxtable for Diane Murphy.
Yeah, he's continuing to hold his physical appearance, that's for sure. He looked terrific his last 2 wins at Gatton. He's got a lovely on-pace racing style. He's drawn the fence. Justin Huxtable up for the 1 ride. He's just going up in weight, 4 kilos, I suppose, if you're looking for a hole in the form.
Soraya Champkin is, did you say 1 kilo?
2 kilos.
Oh, I thought he was going up 4.
4 kilos, you said. I said 4 kilos.
For once, I got you on a mathematical question. The 2 is by the law. Soraya Champkin for Jim Henner. I'll hang on to that.
Well, considering I said 4 kilos, you actually didn't get me at all. You just weren't listening to me. But anyway, we're not going to worry about that. By the law, 2 runs back from a spell. Probably hasn't done a lot at big odds. Maybe needs another run or 2.
Dazzling Flash is the 3. Jockey McKen claims 2 kilograms for Tanya Madison Sears.
Blinkers come off again today. Was just too keen at Warwick, so those blinkers are coming off just to help her settle. I think they'll be positive from the draw, and the claim will help.
Deelosh is the 4. Michael Hellier for Chris Anderson.
Big winner here, 3 back. That was a benchmark 60 over 1,200. Has gradually crept up in distance since. Got to the mile at Ipswich last up. Probably didn't quite get it. So they're just coming back to the 1,500 off a soft draw and should get the run of the race.
Ken Jones has a 6 in Sir Piccolo. He's very seasoned galloper. Carl Zetchner.
He is. It's 4th start number 49 today. Tends to like it better with the sting out. We're on a good 3 here today, and this is a fast sort of track. He tends to get back.
Barbatilli rides the 8 Tomboy Spirit for Matt Crop. I entertained her for a while, and then I thought, well, you know, there's too much speed, but it plays into her hands more, I think, with these scratchings.
Did you entertain her with your comedy or singing or?
I mean, in my top selection, Joycey.
Oh, you consider putting her on top. She's she's always fit. She always tries hard and she puts herself in the race, but she's only won 2 from 25 and she's had 10 seconds. So for me, she's more of your top 4 pick.
Okay, Rally is the 10. Kirk Matheson for Desley Forster.
Had a bit of an issue last start. Desley's telling me she sorted that out, so expect some improvement today, fourth up.
Simply Rose is the 12. Good maiden win off a quick turnaround, and that was Luke Tarrant and Matthew J. done.
Yeah, it was a good win at Warwick last start, wasn't it? And if she can hold that form, there's no reason she won't run well again. She had no luck here the start prior, but that was in maiden company. A lot harder here today.
Okay, Delayed Launch is the 13. Malaya Castle for Ken Jones.
Yeah, first up run was only just. Needs to improve a fair bit off that.
And the Brumby is the 14. Jason Taylor for Alan Robertson.
Yeah, needs to break a long runabouts.
All right, first leg of the quaddie here at Kilcoy. It is over the 1,500 metres. Scenic Rim, your favourite, Paul.
My good thing of the day, 1-4-3-8, Scenic Rim, bounce from that inside gate, up on speed, should win. 4, Deelosh, the big danger, but query at the trip. 3, Dazzling Flash, blinkers come off to try and help us settle. And the 8, Tomboy Spirit, if you're playing the multis, 1-4-3-8.
1, 4, 12 and 8 for mine. Scenic Rim as well. It does have a 4 kilo weight addition. And I guess if you want to poke holes in his last 2 wins, he's had 2 uncontested leads. So if there's pressure on today, that weight addition, I don't know. It shouldn't matter too much, Paul. I think 4's next best in Deelosh if she can see out the trip. I'll put the 12 in after not being in at all. Simply Rose, great parade. Fantastic maiden win. Took a long time to win a maiden, but maybe just coming to hand. And then the 8, and that is with Tomboy's Spirit. 1, 4, 12, 8 as we head upstairs to Anthony Collins. First leg of the quaddie here at Kilcoy.
These 2 runners that are drawn gates 1 and 2. Quite popular elects. Deelosh is getting out, but Scenic Rim's from the inside, our fave. Stalls are back and they're off. Scenic Rim from the inside, jumps in front, showing good speed was Deelosh, and from out wide, Dazzling Flash, Tomboy Spirit wants in as well, and Rally goes forward there in the centre, so 5 of them will hook into this first turn together, and around that bend they go. Scenic Rim the inside has it narrowly, over Rally the outside, followed by Deelosh, Tomboy Spirit, Dazzling Flash got across now to slot in, racing 1 off the fence, and Simply Rose is now towards the inside of the Brumby. Then came Sir Piccolo, and also Delayed Launch will get back in the race, and By the Law is about 3 lengths away at the tail end of the field. So up front with 850 metres from the judge, the favourite is in control, and the leader was Scenic Rim, in front by about 3 parts of a length, Tomboy's Spirit, and then came Deelosh 3 parts back third, and Rally as poised fourth the outside, Dazzling Flash fifth. Then came the Brumby, Simply Rose, Delayed Launch, and also Sir Piccolo, and By the Law is the conspicuous last of all as they thunder down the side past Menzies Lagoon, and the pace setter still Scenic Rim, doing it easy at the moment, sneaking away by about a length over Deelosh, who peels off its hammer, putting pay to Tomboy Spirit is about 2.5 lengths away in third, and Dazzling Flash is fourth, and then came the Brumby as they negotiate the home turn. So these 2 clear right off. Scenic Rim and Deelosh go together. Deelosh the outside surges up, now takes the lead, putting pay to Scenic Rim. Dazzling Flash is into the clear, but it's Deelosh in front, and Deelosh beats Dazzling Flash, Scenic Rim the Brumby, then Tomboy's Spirit, Sir Piccolo, Simply Rose next, and then came Delayed Launch, By the Law, and Rally at the tail end of the field. Yeah, so Deelosh wins. Michael Hillier for Chris Anderson. Good run in transit.
Under Michael Hillier for Chris Anderson on the backup. Saw it at a good 1,500 metres, $3.30, $1.30. Dazzling Flash has snuck up the fence for second, 170. Scenic Rim, a little bit more pressure on today with that big weight swing, has grabbed third, and then the Brumby, more improved running for 4. 4-3, 1-14 across the line.
Yeah, Deelosh loves this circuit. Big winner here, a few back over the shorter trip. Got out to 1,500 today, just tracked up beautifully along the fence, across hills at the right time, and just powers along this straight. Was always going to win from about the 400. Scenic Rim had his chance in front, but he just walled around the turn a bit, was under pressure, and he's weakened to run third. And number 3, Dazzling Flash, didn't get around that first turn well at all, but eventually found a spot on the fence and has run on well to grab second. So those numbers coming up now, Kian, 4, 3, 1 and 14. So that is the first leg of the quaddie done and dusted here at Kilcoy.
Plenty of punters alive, as you would think, as we roll into the next leg, but we'll take a short break, and on the other side will be Tamworth.